Next match, singles, representing the West, Riley, representing the East.
Hey everyone, this is Frank Anthony Davis coming to you here live from Pickleball Global East vs. West event. We've got a really exciting singles match here, a battle of giants. Got Riley Newman facing off against Eden Lica.
1-0.
So Eden Lica's in the far court wearing the pink Monarch shirt. So what I'm looking for here is a really competitive matchup, a kind of a good differential in strategies. I think you'll see a lot more scrappy hustle points from Riley and a lot more directional aggression from Eden. So I'm giving my good buddy Scott going a little break here, so he might be enjoying this match courtside, resting his voice a little bit. He's been working hard for you guys the past few days, so just going to be me commentating on this one, but I think I'll do an okay job.
0-1.
So you'll notice both of these players actually prefer hitting the ball with their backhand, which is kind of a unique thing to see, especially in singles. It couldn't look more different with Riley's two-handed backhand versus Eden's one-handed backhand.
Slide out.
That's a typical Eden point where he's going to get an aggressive serve in and look to attack his third ball as soon as possible. If he's landing those in well, it's very, very challenging to play him.
Slide out.
Incredible point there. What you saw is a little bit of scrappiness from Riley. Eden doing a really good job of commanding the kitchen line and just controlling everything that's going on at the kitchen. When he can do that, you have to hit 7 or 8 good drops before trying to get up to the net. And then if he finds one that's just a little bit high, he can attack so well because of his height and his reach. And just honestly, just his hand skills and control. So our first time out of the match has been called. I believe it was called by Eden. He's a very strategic with his timeouts. He likes to use them when he feels that he needs them. It's really just something for him that he depends on, because he wants to call him and come back out of the gate like with a good plan, good strategy, and just implement it. Riley's already up at the line ready to go here. Eden's sitting down, taking a drink, trying to take his time and gather himself. So about 16 and a half minutes left. Eden with a 1-0 lead. We've had some exciting points. I think 5 or 6 side outs already. So really, really good quality. So let's watch a point here and see what unfolds.
1-0.
Incredible forehand cross-court roll passing shot from Eden. When your return is, it wasn't a bad return from Riley, but when it sits a little early and bounces high, Eden has so many options. So many options. Wow. Incredible athleticism from Eden there, just showing what he can do when he has time with the ball. He can pretty much place it anywhere he wants to. Okay, really good forcing poke from Riley down the line there, and I do expect to see Riley get some traction here because he's a fighter, a grinder, and he's not going to let Eden get away with a lot of these passing shots. He's going to make him hit another ball and then another ball and another ball and just play the percentages. Really good inside-out two-handed backhand passing shot from Riley there. Kind of caught Eden off guard a little bit. I have my good friend Machelle Moody joining the commentary here to watch this great singles match. How you doing, Michelle?
Great. How about you?
Doing well. Watching my buddy Eden and
my buddy Riley.
your buddy Riley. I think it's an exciting match. I kind of called it the Battle of Giants.
I know, right?
I mean, I don't know about you, but I'm 5'7".
By 4.5.
Okay, so together we might have a chance against one of them, right?
Yeah, their strides are so long. It's really hard to pass, something so giant. So it's kind of interesting match right now. Low scoring game, which makes it really competitive.
Yeah, and I think strategically that sits into Riley's hands a little more because Eden is an aggressive player. So Riley's going to want to make longer points, make Eden hit another ball and another ball and another ball. So low scoring means that Eden's passing shots are not penetrating as well as he'd like. I mean, I believe, I don't know if you were pretty close a second ago, but I think Eden has the biggest points differential in the tournament so far. It's a 31-6.
Wow. Who was that against?
I believe it was against... Put Rick on blast here, but yeah, I think it was against my good buddy Rick Witzkin.
I've been watching the game, and I feel like Riley's passing shots or Riley's ground strokes right now are sitting a little high above the net, which is why Eden is a little bit in control right now. That's what I feel.
I agree. I think Riley's having more success when he's dropping his backhand cross court. Even though that goes into Eden's strength, his backhand, Riley's cross court drop is so effective, it makes Eden bend down a little bit. And to play a player like Eden, you have to get the ball low.
I like that. That was a good observation. That's
Thanks.
actually a really good point.
Well, I actually, as you know, you played at the New Jersey State Open as well. I played both of these guys a few weekends ago. I played Eden in the semis, and I played Riley in the final.
You won that.
I did win that tournament.
Nice work.
Thank you. Yeah, it's not easy playing two giants like this, but they both have such a huge game. So
Right, and I feel like they don't move as well as you might.
4-3.
that's the one thing that I got going for me.
Is it on now? Okay. Sorry, guys. We had technical difficulties with the mic. Hopefully you could hear me talk now.
I was just talking to myself for a while there. Sorry, guys.
3-4.
So anyway, as we were saying, Michelle's been talking about how last week we both were at the New Jersey State Open and watching both of these players play, and I competed against both of them. So both really, really strong players who I personally look to see do some big damage on Sunday at the U.S. Open. So that forehand passing shot from Riley is not something he does very often, but with Eden, if you can get him to stretch, just sometimes it just takes a little bit extra because of his wingspan, but if you can get him to stretch, he'll tend to try to do a little bit too much with the ball. So being an attacking player.
Yeah, he's always trying to look for that opening and just going for it instead of just maybe working the point a little bit longer. So
Right, and remember, because of his size and his technique, he doesn't want long points. I'd say anything longer than 5 shots is a point Eden does not want to play.
Yep, there you go. Trying to look for that opening and just going for it.
For players like Riley and me and Tyson, we're looking probably to play most of our points between 5 and 10.
Your points and with Tyson and the cat and mouse game is just so intense. I don't know how crazy fit you guys are to do that, but it's very impressive. I love it.
Yeah, it's really fun to be in those battles, and I feel like fortunate to be able to hang in with great players. Incredible gift from Riley, puts it right in the kitchen, and he's going to make Eden work here to win this point.
And Eden's doing actually a really good job at controlling it back and not like overhitting.
Yes.
There you go. There you go.
Riley got a little impatient there. Maybe should have thought about dropping it cross court. But when you've got a 6'6" guy attacking the ball from shoulder height, it's not easy to defend.
Yeah, absolutely. So they're changing sides here at the 10-minute mark. Again, it's not based upon score. It's based upon time. So they're going to go ahead, do a switch over, and they're going to continue play in just a second here. But Riley Newman has a lead at 6-4, and I believe he is on serve, right?
So,
Yes.
yes,
Yeah.
Riley is on serve. Eden took the timeout.
Oh, he took a timeout.
Eden took the timeout, I believe.
Okay. On the switch over. Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could see both players trying to catch their breath. This is a good time to kind of, regroup and kind of think about what strategies you want to continue doing and maybe something you might want to switch up.
Maybe Eden didn't take a timeout there. It looked like to me when he was walking away, he signaled a timeout, but he might be saving that last timeout if he has any left.
Okay.
Let's see what. It's still a very close game. Just under 9 minutes left. Eden is down 4-6. Riley with a left-handed overhead.
Wow.
See, Machelle, that's the kind of point that Eden does not want to play. He does not want to expend that much energy during a point. He's going to have to work harder on his passing shots to get him more penetrating. And Riley's doing a great job of making him work right now.
Oh, and then dumps one into the net, trying to drop Riley Newman.
7-4.
Left-handed again. You'll see Riley switch to left hand on so many different shots. It's so impressive. I don't know if I could do anything with my left hand. I know you put your left-handed on your paddle to give yourself a little more power and control. But
On that backhand side, but I don't know about a left-handed forehand. That's pretty impressive.
Yeah. And another one we saw earlier
Nice
today
work.
was Colin Johns hitting ground strokes with
Yeah.
his left hand from the baseline.
He's another impressive player where I'm just like, how do they do that? And
Yeah.
even Wesley Gabrielson can
I do,
also
yeah,
do
yeah.
that. And El Condor, Enrique Ruiz could also do that. So,
Yeah.
it's just so cool to see players being able to like switch it up like that. It's just so neat.
And not just switch up, but hit amazing shots.
Off of it.
Yeah, it's just crazy. So, okay, Eden did save that timeout. He's going to burn it here and see if he can expend the rest of his tank and try to make a 3-point comeback with less than 7 minutes.
DFP along with AAU hosts pickleball camps, clinics, leagues, and tournaments here in Florida and throughout the U.S. Whether you're looking to participate in an existing event or start your own, they provide the insurance and support to get you started. Find out more at centralfloridapickleball.com.
He's play the point a little longer, which is what you're saying that what Eden doesn't want to do.
Correct, yeah.
So I think this is let's see if they continue their strategies. I'm always wondering, are things going to change? Are things going to continue to be the same?
I think you'll see a little more urgency from Eden, and I think you'll see a lot more of the same from Riley. He's going to hustle, put the ball in the kitchen, move Eden as much as possible, and just try to extend the point, and protect that lead.
Nice. So the score is 7-4. Riley Newman is up. We have 6 minutes left. Riley Newman grinding right now. I love it.
Eden did a really good job of spreading Riley from sideline to sideline to sideline, but Riley's going right hand, left hand, right hand, left hand,
4-7.
and just making Eden hit an extra ball.
Oh, what a rip
Incredible
cross
shot.
court.
Wow.
I don't know if you guys noticed that, but the ball stayed so low. Like, it barely went over the net, and it was just an incredible angle getting Riley Newman off guard.
That's a great point because Eden doesn't typically hit the ball that flat. He typically puts a lot of topspin on it.
Mm-hmm.
And when you hit the ball that flat, it makes it so hard to do anything with the ball off the bounce because it doesn't bounce high.
I feel like right now Eden's doing a great job at setting up the point with that cross-court angle. What do you think?
I agree. And that's something that I like to see from Eden because he's typically better at attacking with his backhand, and both of those setups were with his forehand.
Oh. What a point!
Eden digging deep and tying this game up just as the clock goes below 5 minutes. It's 7-7. Eden has the serve. This match is back in play.
All right, I love this. I love this.
I do too, since East is needing this game very badly.
Oh, nice return by Riley Newman, stretching Eden all the way to that sideline. 7-7.
And I like to see that from Riley because the way he hit that ball, it didn't have quite as much depth, but it didn't bounce very high. And when you're 6'6", like Eden, it's a long way down to bend. Oh, deep return from Eden.
Oh, that's unfortunate. You know, you want to try to get that point going. It's such a tough thing to miss a return to serve on in singles.
Yeah, that point is over as soon as you miss that return. So
nice. Nice. Great cross-court volley by Eden.
Riley a little frustrated that with his shot selection there, he tried to go down the line and wanted himself to go middle.
Would you have gone cross-court on that last shot?
I think
it was pretty low.
I think what I would have done in that situation is I would have dropped it right in front of me, just to maybe give myself a chance to get the next one.
Nice. Oh, great passing shot down the line from Ed, and he's feeling these ground strokes right now.
So, Machelle, what you noticed last point is that he went cross-court. This time he hits it inside out on a dime, and I don't think it bounced at all.
I love that flat drive. It's one of my favorite shots personally. There it is again.
The amount of force that he has, coming high to low on that ball is just incredible. It's so hard to do anything with. Even Riley got his paddle on that, and it just shanked right off because it had so much pace on it.
It's a beautiful thing.
I'm not sure Riley would agree, but Eden would.
Oh, Riley misses that ball wide, giving Eden a 2-point lead here with 2 minutes and 45 seconds to go.
So we're 2 minutes, 40 seconds to go. Riley has 2 timeouts, which I don't think he'll be using. Eden has used both of his timeouts, so I don't think we'll see any more timeouts in this game. Eden with incredible body control and placement to really just make Riley earn that point. One note, they did play at the New Jersey State Open a couple weekends ago, and I believe that Riley actually won 15-3. So this is an incredible rematch for Eden here if he can pull this out.
That's amazing. Great shot by Riley Newman, passing Eden down the line. He was trying to find that ball earlier, couldn't find it, but what a crucial time to find it, right?
Time is working against him right now.
Eden is hunched over, trying to catch his breath.
Maybe a little stall tactic here, but Eden is gassed right now, so we'll see what Riley can do to make up this 3-point differential.
Riley just needs to keep him in the point. Just like that.
Riley played a great point there, but I want to say that Eden did a great job of extending the point a few points because we're running out of time.
We're running out of time yet. Eden is taking his time. Wow.
Okay,
That's unfortunate for Riley.
It is. He's got 3 points to make up and just a minute left. 2 points to make up. There's
all right, there's one. Let's see if Eden can get the one, give it over to Riley.
There's a lot of a suspense with Eden trying to pick up the ball right here because the clock is ticking. We're under 50 seconds and a 1-point differential.
Damn.
Oh my gosh.
Milking it. Come on. Oh! They tied it up! Oh my god, you guys!
Wait.
After all of this, we're tied at 11-11. This is so intense.
We are just hitting 15 seconds left, 11-11. This is going to go down to the wire. Eden, hit it back.
Yep.
It's over.
Oh, we got a
Snap.
little controversy.
You were just naming. Time's up. That was the point.
Oh, no.
Riley
What a way
Newman
to
is
end
able
it.
to steal the game at the last second.
Final score.
Oh, man. What a way to end it. All right, you guys. Well, great match. I'm kind of upset of how things ended, but great match. Came down right to the last second. I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as we did. Great playing to both players. Hopefully they could figure.
Congratulations to Riley Newman.
Yeah.
I mean, he played great to make up that differential in the last minute.
Yeah,
so.
and wait, what composure Riley Newman had there.
I agree
Absolutely
completely.
astonishing. All right.
I think we're going to go to a quick interviews.
Yeah.
And thanks, Machelle,